Welcome to the Festival of Storytellers.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be on right now. It's been a couple of weeks of excitement, getting prepared, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but this has got to be close to the top.
Thank you, and Reader's Magnet, and thank you, John, for putting this forth and taking the chance on us authors in presenting this out to the world.
I've enjoyed this immensely, Joanne.
Ellie, so have I. Thank you for who you are, and thank you, Reader's Magnet. You all are beautiful, and you've worked so very hard, and we are blessed.
We are.
I thank everybody that's involved with this process, because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. We thank Reader's Magnet and everybody that's involved. I love Reader's Magnet. They say, we share your stories with the world.
Welcome, Fairgoers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your interest in my title, Patchwork: Conversations Between Generations. Thank you so much. I'm Carol WILSON-MACK, the author of Patchwork: Conversations Between Generations. I'm so glad that you have an interest in the title, and if there's anything that you want to chat with me about, feel free to ask me that particular question. Patchwork encourages conversations between, we don't want to be just in our own generation. We want to share and interact with each generation. That's what patchwork is about. And we learn from each other and we support each other. That's what we want to do. That is the core message in Patchwork. And of those of you who have read it, I would be very interested to hear your comments or whatever you have to say about it. Whatever you think of it, it would be very, very important to me. I am so happy to see you all here, because this is a very profitable thing for us as human beings. It's a wonderful way to share with each other. Now, one of the characters, I want to talk about one of the characters in Patchwork. She is the character who elevated love. She was very much in love with someone, but he was in the army and he was away. And the book will share with you information about how she wanted to separate from him, although she loved him very much. Sometimes we experience problems, or I don't like to call them problems. I always use the word challenges, because I feel that if we say problem, we stop there and we're not interacting in ways to fix whatever challenge that we're facing. So I like to use the word challenge because it indicates to me that we're actually moving, we're in some kind of movement, doing something to make whatever challenge we're facing, we're doing something to make it better. So writing is a part of what I do, but it's not all that I do. Right now, I am preparing for a live on-stage production of a Samuel French play called Sly Fox. Sly Fox is a comedy that was performed on Broadway in New York, and I am now bringing this play to Memphis. And I am very busy casting, speaking to the performers, communicating with the director. I directed it in New York, but I'm having someone else direct it here because I have other pieces. I'm doing costume, staging, and all the other pieces that have to be done with this production. And also, I will be live again on November 17th at this same time. So you can tune in again and I'll update you on whatever else I might be doing at that time. And in the meantime, I am still writing because I have a Patchwork 2 that I'm working on right now. And it will probably take the next 40 years. You know, Patchwork 1 was from 1939 to 1959. So the next one will be probably the next 40 years. The two of the characters from Patchwork 1 is interacting together and they're traveling to a different place. They won't be making quilts, but they will be sharing conversations because they wanted to continue the concept that Ma Anna and Grandma Carrie from Patchwork 1 started. So they're going to be starting, and I think they will create a reading room where they will be sharing stories. Their intentions were to share the similar type of stories that Grandma Carrie and Grandma Anna did in Patchwork 1. But somehow, because these two women, it was Trudy and Mary, they had been separated for a long time. You know, Mary was the mother figure for Trudy because she had lost her parents. So she wanted to continue, but she found herself very talkative in reference to relationships. So in Patchwork 2, the first part of Patchwork 2, the women will be interacting and sharing stories about relationships. And you know what? Women love to talk about relationships. All ages, older women, younger women, they love to talk about the men or the lovers or the significant others in their life. That is just a part of who we are. So these women, as they travel from Carolina to Connecticut, they're sharing their stories about the men and friends that shared in their life. Once they get there, then they start a new patchwork organization, not making quilts. I think they will have a reading room, encouraging younger people to engage in book reading and sharing stories, and also writing stories of their own so they can contact Reader's Magnet so Reader's Magnet can share their stories with the world. We're very appreciative of that. So, yes, once again, I want to mention I will be back on November 17 at this very same time, hoping that you'll join me again and continue conversation. I'll entertain any question or anything that you might wish to share with me. I look forward to that. And I think I probably, although I'm talking about Patchwork 2, I'm also working on a mystery, and I'm also working on another piece called Shy Girl, Reflections on Love. And the mystery is called The Long Capsule. So I go from genre to genre because a lot of people in the industry feel like writers face something that they label writer's block, and I that doesn't resonate with me. So when I lose thoughts in reference to Patchwork 2 or The Long Capsule, I go to another genre and I just pick up, because I really truly believe that writers will always write. They don't get blocked. They might lose thoughts in reference to a particular topic, but they can always go to a different genre. And that's what happened to me. That's why, and it's fine to write 2 or 3 different things at the same time, because you get ideas and thoughts and the characters kind of pull you in on particular days. So that's what I do. And I am glad to share it with you. And I think that's probably about as much as I need to say today, because when I come back on the 17th, I have to have something to say. So thank you once again for being a part of the festival. Thank you so much for reading, and thank you for embracing the stories that Reader's Magnet is sharing. And I am so happy to be a part of it. Thank you very much. See you on the 17th.